Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. And so today I'm here. I've had some requests by different people to show them how to make a pocket letter and how you go about it and get it started or whatever. I've done this once before, but I'll do it again because I'm not that professional at it. I just started doing it, I don't know, a few months back maybe it's been a year, I don't know. And Linda from Linda's Thrifty Life is the one that taught me. And this morning, Connie from Connie's This and That, she was on one of my shout outs that I did. She was telling me how I taught her how to do pocket letters. So that was really nice. I liked that. So anyways, I am going to show you today how to do a pocket letter. But before we get started, I just want to share one little thing. Carol, if you're watching this from Plain Vanilla Grandma, I watched Annie of Green Gables today and loved it. And I thought, oh my gosh, what if I don't like it? And I gotta tell her that. I loved it, and I can see it being a movie that I just want to watch over and over and over again. Now I want to watch the sequel to that one because it was so good. But while I was watching it, I was just sitting there and I pulled out my knitting. Yes, you guys, I knit, but not very well. I knit the basic stitch. I told myself my goal is to learn to be a more advanced creative knitter, but my mom used to always knit these washcloths, and I just used some scraps of yarn that I had. These are great, actually. My kids love them. My mom used to make them all the time, washcloths for them, just for Christmas presents and stuff. And after my mom passed away, they're like, we miss Grandma's washcloths. But these are also great just to dust with or to use as a washcloth in general. So anyways, I knitted this while, I mean, I was already about 3/4 of the way through with it. And these do shrink up a lot because it's 100% cotton yarn. But I just made this, I finished it while I was watching the movie. And so now you know I knit, but very basic. And I really liked the movie Annie of Green Gables, really did. Okay, so how to go about making a pocket letter. Well, I always use these pocket letter holders right here, which is actually a baseball trading card holder. And people have said you can get them at Walmart or different places. Every time I look somewhere, I can't find them. So the easiest thing for me to do is I just typed in trading card holders on Amazon and found them, and now it's just on my reorder list. So if I need them, I just reorder them, and I think it's $7 and you get like 50 of them or so. So I use this size. Some people use a different size. I like this size. This is the traditional size that you do use for the pocket letters, and so this is the size I use. Now the second thing you have to think to yourself is, what is my theme gonna be? What am I gonna do? And so, oh my gosh, I got this wonderful Dolce paper, Frank Garcia paper, a few months ago, and I have not used one piece of it yet. So I'm going to go through this and find some paper. I like to put about 3 different kinds of paper, and so I'm going to tilt the camera down and show you that, and we'll do that together. And also I found this at my work because, you know, I'm the buyer of my work for the craft section. And this is going to be my main theme of my pocket letter. Of course, it's not gonna be just all crammed in there, but it's gonna take over most of this pocket letter. This will be the main theme for it. And I also had some ephemera that I'm going to use on it. Okay. So I think this is going to be like a carnival circus type theme. I had this ephemera, which will be a tag that's going to go on the side. And I just have a whole bunch of different ephemeras. So I don't know what I'll do with them yet, but this is what I have so far. Okay, so for the rest, I'm going to tilt the camera down and we're going to work together. And this might be kind of a long video. I'm going to try to break it up, start and stop, so that it doesn't end up being a 30-minute video, okay? All right, so here we are with this packet right here, and this is what I am going to use for my paper inside. If you see, it has on one side, it has all these different tags that you can use for it if you want to. And on the other side, you have a beautiful paper. So this side is like roses, but it's almost like an ice cream cone, and I love it. So this will be one that I choose. So I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pick 3 different papers to use. So I am gonna use that one, and they give you plenty of it. So you don't have to worry about, oh no, I'm not gonna have this, because you can actually use it. I wanna see something here real quick. Yep, I could use this for the inside. Ooh, okay. I'm just thinking to myself, kind of out loud. Anyways, all right, so we're going to use that one. And see, they give you plenty of the same paper, so you don't have to worry about running out of different things. This is the next color, or the next theme or paper. Gosh, what am I wanting to say? This is the next paper, but I use this for a mermaid theme. I don't know that I want to use it today. So we're going to continue on. And I also have other paper if I decide I don't like any of these. So here is some pink paper. It might be a possibility. It's just a pink gingham plaid. I'm not so hip about it. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I might come back to it. All right, here we have tickets and cupcakes. I totally love this one. So we are gonna pull this one out. And this is the size that's gonna go into the pocket. This is my pattern. So sometimes I like to measure with it to see if I could use that. Okay, so we're going to also use the cupcake one with the tickets on it. And this is also, this reminds me of a mermaid theme as well. I'm not so sure about that. This is just like, it almost looks like a journal or old-fashioned newspaper, so I really don't want that. And that is the end of that paper. So I am gonna come back and I'm gonna use some of this. This will be my 3rd paper. Okay, so we have now decided our 3 papers. You don't have to use 3 papers. You can make them all the same. You can make them different. It doesn't really matter. Now, I do have a little cutter machine that can cut, but believe it or not, I never use it because I always get it messed up. Okay, so we have 9 pockets, and so we're gonna do 3 of each pattern, okay, for this. And so I use, this is the size that you want, and I use this all the time to do my pattern. And to the person I'm sending this to, she wants to start making pocket letters, and I'm gonna send her one of these. And it is a ATC card, which is a artistic trading card. I think that's what it's called. And I bought them at Michael's. I'm really not sure on the size. I'd have to get a ruler out, and I don't have a ruler right here for the size. So I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, where I'm just cutting it by tracing, just old school, because that's what I usually do with most things, is old school. And like I said, I've got a cutter and I never use it. Okay, so you can choose to put them all straight in a pattern like this, to go down. You can do any way you want. And so that's what I'm gonna do, is just go down. When I get the others two all cut out, I will be back and we will continue on, okay? I just want to show you that this is double-sided paper. So we have our splash looking paint on this side, and on this side are the cutouts. Well, they don't fit perfectly on here, and the back side you can see quite well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut 3 more pieces out and put them facing the back side so that we have the same pattern on both sides, okay? All right, you guys, so I have my paper all done. This is the front and this is the back. All right, so we're gonna turn it around. I just wanted to tell you real quick, I measured this ATC card, which is the same thing that you use for the pocket letter inserts, and they are 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. 2.5 by 3.5, okay? So just so that you know. All right, so the next thing I do when I'm done with all my paper inserts is I decide on what kind of washi tape I want to use. I always use washi tape on the side right here for the front and the back. So I had 4 different ones that I wanted to choose from. Here were my 4 that I wanted to pick from. And I think I'm actually gonna go with this one with the polka dots, all right? So we'll do this together really quick. Now, some people put their decorations on the inside of the pocket, and some people put them on the outside. I used to put them on the inside, but now I like doing the outside because I can get a little bit more creative and it's not so restricted. Oh, this is the weirdest washi tape I've ever seen in my life. All right, well, this is weird. I've never had it like this. So I'll have to cut it. Interesting, very interesting. All right, kind of hard to manage. It's got like a backing to it. Most washi tape is not like that. Ugh, this is why I don't like that backing. Okay, this is not being cooperative with me. That's how you know you're really doing this live and not staged, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna insert that right on the side there like that. Press it down, okay? And now I take my little scissors and trim off the end so that it's even. Just like so. Now, I make sure to punch the holes through because a lot of people save their pocket letters in a binder. What the pocket letter is supposed to be is you get a little creative, but you also write on the back here in one of the pouches about yourself, kind of like the memory dex cards. And then people get to know you that way, or they remember when your birthday is, or what your favorite colors are, or things that you like butterflies or whatever, you know. Mine tend to change because I like everything. I like flowers, I like butterflies, I like everything. So I'm gonna go do this side and then I'll be back with you with the next step. All right, you guys, my next step, now I have my pocket letter paper all in nice and pretty. I have my washi tape done on the side. Now, the next thing, a lot of people would go ahead and just put a sticker or some kind of ephemera or something, you know, on each one of these, a flower, whatever. But I like to bling mine up a little bit more than that, okay? So I have all kinds of colors of these rhinestones. And then I think which one would look the best. Now, these right here are my absolute favorite, but they really don't go with this one. So we have to take that out of the equation. All right, this really doesn't go, so off it goes, bye-bye. And so I really love the pink. I love the pearl. This would even go with some blue, would go fine with this. So green, no, we're gonna take that out of the equation, okay? Then I've got this, what does Kathy call this? Holographic. It's just not blingy enough for me today. So I think I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna start out with this pink, all right? and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Well, I'll tell you, little lady, this is how it's gonna go. Who's that? John Wayne. You know, I really don't watch a lot of John Wayne, but it's just like a famous saying with him. Well, I'll tell you, little lady, I'm gonna get on my horse and I'm gonna ride away. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm gonna take this beautiful bling, 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 and here we go. All the way down. Now we're gonna have a little bit left over. Save that, because you can use it later. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste. My grandma said don't waste. All right, here we go. Feel like I'm at the carnival. All right, here we go. This is gonna be bling bling. Patty likes bling bling. Don't I dare. My husband's on the other side working on his stuff. I'm working on my stuff. This is what we call Sunday quality bonding time. Right, dear? Yep. But I told him there's no bad words allowed on camera. And we're on camera right now. Okay, so we got 3 here. But is that good enough for Patty? No, no, no. Patty wants to go across this way now. Okay, so let's see, because I want to make sure it matches. I wonder if this is enough. Let's see. I don't think that's going to be enough. So we're going to have to go with this smaller blue, because I have more of that if we need it. So here we go. Oop, I don't like when it doesn't stick. There we go. Okay. But the tricky thing is here now, you could overlay it, but that wouldn't look real nice. So you got to pull it off at each one. There's one. Now I don't do the bottom because I like to do the bottom with some extra different kind of something pretty on there. You know, you got to have a little different. And whoever sticks through this whole video are true supporters, I tell you, because this is going to be a little bit long. Ouch. Darn it. Okay. All right. Now we need one more strip right here. And then we're done with it. Sometimes they don't want to peel off the paper real nice. And that's just not nice. There we go. And guess what we forgot, you guys? We need to do one more bling bling right down here. Right? So let's use up these scraps first of all, because we don't want to waste. This stuff is not cheap. All adds up. You walk out of the Michael's spending $200 and you have one bag. The best way for me to save going to Michael's, you want to know? Want to know the secret, guys? Don't go. Oh my gosh, my husband's not laughing. Okay. All right. I will be back in a minute to show you what we're going to do at the bottom. All right, you guys, so on the bottom, I always like to put something pretty, some lace or something. And so I had some different options. I bought this through AliExpress. I love it, love it, love it. But this is not the right color. So tuck this back in for another time. And then I had this lace right here. Or I had this little pom-pom lace that I could put down here, which looks kind of cute also. I have this little lace right here that I could put, and I also have this right here that I could put. But I've made the decision, you're probably gonna be like, no! I'm gonna go with this one, all right? Now, some people don't use hot glue, but this sister does. You know what I'm saying? I love hot glue. So, oh my, bill, maybe I'm not going to use this because it was frayed. Darn it, I gotta hurry before my glue dries up. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna have to go with this one. Emergency situation. See what happened? It frayed right there. Oh well. It wasn't meant to be. Let me see if the light off is better. No, I gotta leave that light on. I gotta see with it, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna cut it off right here. And you can always trim it later if it's still too long. So I'm gonna finish that up. Okay, now we're on to what I consider the fun stuff. So I'm gonna take this sticker package that I have, and let's start out with our carousel. Now, they are sticky on the back, as you can see, but I don't trust it. So I am going to put just a dab of hot glue back here just to make sure that it stays, okay? And we're gonna flip that around, and I'm gonna put them right here. What did I do? Did I take off his... Oh my goodness, I think I took off one of his feet. I did. How did I do that? Here we go. I don't know what I did. Oh my goodness. I don't know. He's gonna be a handicapped horse. Okay. And here's our carousel. Ferris wheel. That's what this is. That is our Ferris wheel, huh? And I'm just gonna kind of create all through this, okay? So I'm not gonna have you just sit on here and watch me do this whole thing, or the video is just gonna be too long, but I will be back to show you when it's all done. All right, so I have it all decorated in the front here, and then I flipped it over on the back, and you don't put as much on the back, just a few things just to decorate it up, because you really want to have the front be your focal point. And I also had some of these just sweet stickers, and of course the carnival and the fair and the circus always have num-num sweets of all kinds. So I just thought I would add those on with this as well. All right, so the last thing that you want to do is you're going to attach a tag here, and with some string or ribbon or yarn or something, and I chose this tag right here that I had, but you can make your own tag and just put my information on the back about my birthday, my favorite colors. You can put anything you want back here, okay? So when I get that all completed, I will show you it all completed. All right, you guys, so I'm done with the pocket letter. I didn't want to hold you on here the whole time I was making it because that will take forever. I used some of this eyelash yarn, and I see a lot of people haul it from the Dollar Tree. I didn't find it at the Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree doesn't have hardly any crafting supplies, so I actually ordered it online on Amazon. I think it was like $1.98 or $2.98 a skein, a roll. So I got my eyelash yarn here, and this is the curly ribbon right here, and this is super cheap to buy on Amazon, and you could also get this at Michael's. I've seen it there, and I just put some of that on there. I had this tag that came with the Prima paper pack, and so that's where I put my information about myself on there. You put as much or as least that you want to put on there, and there it is, all decorated up. I had some little embellishments that I forgot that I had bought from Amazon, so I added some of those on there as well. And this will be going out in friend mail probably tomorrow or the next day, and I hope this is helpful to you. To me, pocket letters are kind of like coloring. I feel like crafts in general, in any direction, there's no right or wrong to it. It's whatever you create in your mind. So whatever you like to put on there, if some people might think this is way too busy, some people like to put them on the inside of the pockets, whatever suits you. This is my pocket letter. This is how I like to have them. and so I'll be sending this off. I hope this video was helpful for all of you. I thank you guys for stopping by. You have a great day, and if anybody's wanting to exchange pocket letters in the future, let me know. I'm always up for exchanging pocket letters. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I'll see you back here real soon. Bye-bye.